Okay, I decided I'm going to try and do a Soiless Grindal worm culture. I haven't tried doing this before, but I've seen a lot of posts on it on forums about how to do it. So I thought I'd do a little video about me trying my Soiless Grindal worm culture for the first time. Now I bought these little nylon scourer pad things ages ago, because I've been meaning to do it for a while. So, from what I can tell, I'm just meant to layer them in the container like so. I might do the whole 5. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to wet it. I'm sure I am, because Grindal worms like wet soil. So actually it might be easier just to, I would show you my sink area, but it's actually full of dishes at the moment. I just wet it like that. It's not getting down to the bottom layers. Every time I would pick up a layer of sponge, it needs to dribble down to the next one. These scour things don't really hold water that well either, so that's good. It means it won't get too moist. So they're all damp now. Oops, nearly showed you the dishes. Alright. If you're watching my last video, I had to stop it abruptly because the electrician came back. Now, the other day I stuck a mirror in this culture to collect some worms, and I really should have done this yesterday, but I didn't get around to it. My battery died. So you can see the little, that's where the food is, and the worms are all clumping around their food. And I stuck this over top of a piece of food, and eureka, we have worms on the mirror. That's what I use to harvest my worms anyway, it's just a mirror. So you can see me, hi. Just scrape them off and place them on top. So it's really hard to do one-handed. I should get my tripod set up. And this way I'm not getting too much soil come with them either. Whereas if you stuck a clump of soil in here, it would kind of defeat the purpose of Soiless Grindal worm culture now, wouldn't it? I don't know if you can see the little wormies on my finger. They're actually quite small. When my white worms grow up a bit, I'll show you the difference, because they are quite small compared to the white worms. I might just a little bit of water, get them off. I'm seeing the ones that are on my finger. Oh no, still a few on there. That's usually how I get them off when I'm feeding fry as well, or just dip the whole thing in fry tank. Ooh, my taps. Alright, so I've added a few worms. They'll probably take a while to populate that culture, so I might just whack my mirror back on a different section of the food. In a couple of hours I'll check it again and get some more worms. So I might just flip that over so that they're in the middle, because they don't really like being in light. Hang on. Let's get rid of a little bit more water. We don't want them swimming in it because they die in water. I've done a little test. I put some in a cup and was going to feed my fry with it, and then I walked away to do something with my son. And I came back, I think it was an hour later, and they were all dead. Just, instead of wiggling little worms, they were long, straight, fat worms being gorged with water. So they don't live very long in water. Alright, well, that's my Soiless Grindal worm culture. I'll have to keep an update video on how it's going, I guess. And that is all. Bye!